Hello CIS scholars, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I, Yogita Singh, your English educator. Scholars, today we are going to revise our first lesson, second lesson and nouns. First lesson, an unplanned journey. Second lesson, poem it was, the Song of Wales and nouns. So scholars, we will revise now our first lesson, that is an unplanned journey. Let's recall the important points of that. Who is the author of this story? Jules Verne. Jules Verne wrote this whole story. The main character of this story, Mr. Phileas Fogg. Mr. Phileas Fogg was master. The second main character of this story, Passepartout. Who was Passepartout? Attender of Mr. Phileas Fogg. Passepartout was an attender and Mr. Phileas Fogg was an master. Mr. Phileas Fogg planned to move Dover and Calais and to travel around the world in 80 days with Passepartout. This was the planning of Mr. Phileas Fogg, to travel around the world in 80 days. He was very punctual about time. Who? Mr. Phileas Fogg, the master of this story. He was very punctual about time. Mr. Phileas Fogg asked Passepartout to pack their bags and they reached railway station on correct time. This was the short summary, or we can say short of this story. Now we will revise chapter 2, that is the Song of Wales. So in this, the poet of this poem is Kit Wright. This poem is based on killing of whales for humans' benefits that we read in our previous video. And in this poem, poet used one personification. Personification means it's used by the poet to give emotions or human traits to whales. This is, we can say that personification is used by the poet to improve the beauty of the poem. In the poem, the word we refers to humans and the word you refers to whales. The poet conveys the message that we should not kill the animals for our selfish needs. We should not kill the animals means humans should not kill the animals for our selfish needs. So scholars, we will revise now our grammar portion, that is nouns. What are nouns? Naming words can be called as nouns. How many kinds of nouns are there? There are many kinds, but we have to learn only 5 kinds, that are proper noun. Proper noun means exactly when we are giving name to any place, person or thing. For example, Taj Mahal. Then common noun, when we are commonly giving name to any category like girls, boys, these are common nouns. Then abstract noun, the noun which we can not touch, which we cannot see but we can feel, like happiness, anger. Okay, collective noun, when we are collecting things and we have one name for that collection, like here keys, bunch of keys. Okay, then last material noun, the thing which we can touch, like materials, plastic, cement, these are the materials. This telephone is made by plastic and metals, so we can say that telephone is material. Now see proper noun. What is proper noun? Particular name given to a person, place or an animal. Common noun, names given in commonly. Abstract noun, naming words used for emotions. Collective noun, nouns used for a group of people or things. Material noun, nouns used for things which we can only see and touch. Okay, now here some questions are there which I gave you in revision worksheet, and here I am going to discuss few kinds. Like choose the correct option. First one, what is the forest in the poem? this line is given in the poem. So what is the forest in the poem? Options are river, sea, whale. So river was not there in poem. We are talking about whale, but where was whale? Whale was in forest. Which forest? Sea. So correct answer is sea. Second one, when was Mr. Fogg supposed to have returned home? Options are precisely at midnight, 25 minutes past 7, 10 minutes to midnight. So usually Mr. Fogg supposed to have returned home at what time? Precisely at midtime. When you will see first video, you can see these lines are given in first video, and I told you meaning of precisely also while explanation. Meaning of precisely is exactly at midnight. So correct answer is precisely at midnight. Now see true false. First one is personification is an art of giving emotions or human traits to a non-human being. This I told while explanation of first part of our second lesson video, and here also when we were recalling the poem, at that time also I told you that what is personification, when we are giving emotions or human traits to a non-human being. Okay, then so it will be true. Then next is Phileas Fogg met with a rich woman at the entrance of the railway station. No, in last video of first lesson I told you that Phileas Fogg met with a poor woman, beggar. That woman was beggar. So this sentence will be false. Next is fill in the blanks. First one, Passepartout had forgotten to turn off the dash. In our last video of first lesson, we discussed this. What he forgot to turn off? The gas stove. Then second one, my friend kept all her photos in and dash. Here we have to fill the blank with a collective noun. Collective noun means when we are collecting things and giving name, one name to that things. My friend kept all her photos in an album. Okay. Then next is, yes scholars, so we finished our revision portion of first lesson, second lesson, and our grammar portion, that is noun, and I am going to send you PDF of this revision worksheet. I hope you will be able to solve that thing. Try to read your lessons thoroughly and try to see videos again and again. You can solve all these questions. Bye bye, take care.